Yashar Brakatham, Bashim Dash. I want to give all praise and honor unto Yah Bashim Yashar for allowing us to have this truth, knowledge, and wisdom back again. This is just a lesson. I was watching the news this morning, and the big thing now is you got this thing happening with Ukraine, with Trump, which is theater of war, theater games, which is leading up to some kind of conflict, some kind of skirmish, because the Lord is setting the Egyptian against the Egyptian on every level. And then you have the situation with the tariffs with the EU. And you had this lady come up and hand a block of cheese to Mike Pompeo, because the other nations, they're starting to get mad, man. Because we had tariffs slapped on China. Now we're starting to slap tariffs on these other nations. That's why Obadiah says, day of thy confederacy, okay? Because they were all confederate with Esau when Esau was giving them goodies, was giving them that, letting them eat with the so-called American dollar and the conversions and the economical goodies and things that Esau, by the way of America, was giving to these other nations. Now that Esau's taking those goodies away, they're starting to be standoff because they tolerated Babylon because of the goodies that they were getting. But if you're not getting your goodies from a person that you tolerate, then you're like, why am I even dealing with this person like this? Why am I taking the back road while he gets the goodies and different things like that? So these other nations are starting to snap back and realizing that, look, they got to do some things too, man. Okay, they got to do some things too, because this so-called ban on tariffs and different things like that, that's hurting their economy, man. That's hurting their economy. So they're not going to stand by and let America's economy get boosted up while their economy is dwindling. So they gotta it's a fight or flight type of thing. They either gotta stand up for themselves, or you're gonna have their economies go down, man. Give me 1 second. Pull this up. And it's a beautiful time we live in it, man. Just like the Lord said he did to us in the ancient world, where he said he's gonna turn our lovers against us, the ones that we yearned after and we wanted to deal with. The Lord said, look, I'm gonna turn your lovers against you. I'm gonna turn the same ones that you want to go after, I'm gonna turn them against you, man. 1 second. Now this thing wants to act up. Lock you. Get the. Get this. Because he's turning Babylon's lovers right against him, man. Right in front of his eyes. He can't even see it. Because what he sees is what's in front of him. Esau can't see the inevitable future, what's coming down the line, because he thought he was going to rule and nothing was going to happen, that he was just going to get away scot-free. But the elites realize what's going on, man, because they're the ones that's pulling the strings behind closed doors, and they see that there's something else that's happening here that's above their control, because they control everything, man. They control everything. They bought and paid. They can print money. Who cannot? Do you know the scenes where they said they name your price? They hand them a blank check. Someone might say, man, I want $1 billion. They can write $1 billion on that, and they can print that money off, man. Okay? This is the book of Ezekiel. I'm parked now, so this is Ezekiel 23 and 22. It says, "This is therefore Obadiah saith, it says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will rise up. It says, I will rise up thy lovers against thee, from whom thy mind is alienated, and I will bring them against thee on every side." So all these nations that Esau was once in cool with, the Lord is putting a division. He's putting a skirmish in between them. Why is that? Because it's the time of Esau. It's the time of Esau to lose his power, man. At one time, everybody thought the Lord was so-called Caucasian and everything was good, and you know what I'm saying? Esau could do no wrong, all right? But what's happening right now, the Lord is bringing a division between him and his allies, man. This is Ezekiel 16 and 37. And it says, behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all them that hast loved, it says, all and all them that thou hast loved, with all them that thou hast hated. I will even gather them around about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see thy nakedness, thy shame. Okay? Because one time, like I said, America was looked at like they could do no wrong. But what's happening now, all these things are coming out to see, look, this man, there's something going on. You know, this man's unfair, unjust. That's the Lord that's putting that animosity between Esau and his so-called lovers, man, which is a beautiful thing. So, you know, I just wanted to bring out that little fact on that to show you that, look, prophecies is happening, man. Prophecies is popping off. That's why you got to be occupied in prophecy. And the same way the Lord took us down in the past, he's using it against Esau, man, because the curses, by the way of Deuteronomy 30, are falling upon our enemies, man. The same way that we were taken down and brought down low right before we went all the way into captivity is what's taking place against Esau, man. So the water for coming by, Lord willing, was edifying with that. With that, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Dash. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.